Professor Ashish T. Patil from Department of Mechanical Engineering, KIT's College of Engineering, Autonomous, Kolhapur. We are in the subject of total quality management, and in that we are starting with unit number 4, that is supplier partnership and quality circles. So when we are discussing the concept of supplier, what do we exactly mean by this term supplier? So supplier is nothing but any person, any organization or any entity which provides us something that another person or organization or entity needs. Supplier is also called as vendor, who supplies the company with material, products or the services also. So in that regard, this terminology called supplier is very important when we need the products with high quality or zero defects. So those organizations which try to intend to achieve the world class manufacturing excellence, they always treat the supplier as the part of their total process. So in that way, the supplier is regarded as partners nowadays in any of the organizations. So there should be a partnering atmosphere when it is considered the relationship between a customer and supplier. So when you talk about supplier, in recent years there are many forces which have changed the concept of supplier relationships. Those concepts are the Deming's philosophy, just-in-time concept, Kaizen, or you can call continuous improvement also, then the ISO 9000 quality management system and the concept of supply chain management. In order to ensure the practice of continuous process improvement, Dr. Karu Ishikawa had suggested various principles in regard to customer and supplier relations. Let us see these relations principles one by one. The first one is both the customer and the supplier are fully responsible for the control of quality. That means quality is not the only aspect considered from customer point of view or from supplier point of view. Both are equally responsible. Then both the customer, that is the organization which is buying something from supplier, and the supplier should be independent of each other and respect each other's independence. These two are independent entities. The customer is responsible for providing the supplier with clear and sufficient requirements so that the supplier can know precisely what to produce. That means whatever information, the schedule, the quantities, the specific requirements should be clearly and concisely, precisely communicated to the supplier so that the supplier should know what to be produced and when to be supplied. Both the customer and the supplier should enter into a non-adversarial contract with respect to quality, quantity, price, delivery method and terms of payments. Non-adversarial means the cooperative aspect. Cooperative aspect from quality, quantity, price point of view, delivery point of view, terms of payment point of view. There should be the mutual agreement from both the parties. The supplier is responsible for providing the quality that will satisfy the customer and submitting necessary data upon customer's request. Customer may require majority of the things from supplier side, sometimes for audit purpose, sometimes the end user demands something. So whatever data required by the customer should be fulfilled in timely manner by the supplier. Both the customer and supplier should decide the methods to evaluate the quality of the product or the service to the satisfaction of both the parties. So the quality aspects related to product as well as service should be satisfied from both parties' angle. Both the customer and the supplier should establish in the contract the method by which they can reach an amicable settlement of any dispute that may arise. So, if any dispute arises, there should be some amicable settlement process by which both the parties should proceed. Next principle is that both the customer and the supplier should continually exchange information, sometimes using multifunctional teams in order to improve the product or service quality. The ultimate aim of both the parties should be achieving the best of the quality of product or service which they are dealing with. So, for that reason they should always be in a process of continuously exchanging the information, sometimes using the multifunctional teams also. Next principle is both the customer and supplier should perform business activities such as procurement, production, inventory planning, clerical work, so that an amicable and satisfactory relationship is maintained. All these processes are always been associated between these two parties, that is procurement, production related aspects, inventory related management, the clerical aspects from billing point of view, from data information point of view. All these exchanges of information should be in a amicable and satisfactory manner, so that there should not be any dispute as such between both the parties. The next principle is, when dealing with business transactions, both the customer and the supplier should always have the best interest of the end user in mind. Both the parties should remember that both are working, their existence is there because of the interest of the end user. Once you understand the concept of supplier, let us understand what do you mean by supplier partnering. So, supplier partnering is defined as a continuing relationship between a buying firm and a supplying firm involving a commitment over an extended time period, because the buying and supplying process should be carried out for certain period of time. So, for that period both the parties should have certain commitment. There should be also an exchange of information, and there should be an acknowledgement of the risk and rewards of the relationships. For example, if there are risks, those risks should be distributed in both the parties. If there are rewards, those rewards should be enjoyed by both the parties. So, what are the various benefits of partnering? There are some direct benefits, there are some indirect benefits. So, the first benefit is improved quality. Obviously, the product quality, service quality would be better. Cost of the products will get reduced because of better and better systems. Increase productivity, increase efficiency, then increase market share. With better and better quality, more and more market share customer will acquire, and in that way their suppliers also will get benefited with more and more orders. Then increase opportunity for innovation also, with by using the knowledge systems from both the sides, that is from customer as well as supplier, you might be having some opportunities for having innovations in your products or services, and ultimately the continuous improvement of products and services. So, these are some of the direct as well as indirect benefits of partnering. Now, let us pause this video and try to answer this question. Fine. I hope you have gone through this particular slide and tried to answer this question. So, with this we will stop here. In next lecture we will see the further concepts of supplier relationships. Thank you.